Well, this is Monday morning, and I'm fixing to go deer hunting. But I was thinking this morning about having a conversation, and I was thinking about conversations. And I'm sure everybody, has had a conversation before. But in this conversation, it kind of went like this. In the conversation that I was having this conversation with God. And God says to someone or to me, how are you today? And I said, I am fine, thank you. And he says, really? Yes. How are you doing so well? Oh, don't you know? I accepted Jesus. He said, you did? What instructions did you get? Were there any instructions? I said, yes, of course there were. I had to repeat after who I was having the conversation with. Oh, really? And what did they tell you? They told you, they told me I was ready to go to heaven. And then God says, I'm sure glad I got to you today. Because that information is no good. And the person says, what do you mean it's no good? And God says, it's not good. Instructions for living comes when you get instructions from me. What do you mean instructions for living? On how you should live. I deliver you from darkness into the light. Oh, you do? Yes. I deliver you from darkness and put you in the light. And he says, here's an example. And then all of a sudden, you start seeing things. Meaning you start understanding things. And then you're able to start living the way you have never lived before. If this hadn't happened to you, you haven't met God. And you know nothing about his son either. Oh, that's the way it is. It would not be good on some day to have to say, oh, but they told me. And then you hear his son say, yes, they did tell you. I didn't know them, and I didn't know you. That would not be a good day. Thank you. Amen.